So much sauce.
Hey YouTube, y'all good? I'm good too. So anyway, this video gonna be a little different today. It's gonna be about my natural herbs and stuff that I make. I make this for my family, some of my closest friends, and they seem to love it. But let me go ahead and put out a disclaimer real quick. I by no means, I'm not a medical doctor, nor have I practiced medicine. I don't know anything about medicine. All I know that this is all off of trial and error. I was having like issues with medical things like asthma, anemia, just all kinds of little stuff. So I started to study up on like the different herbs and the benefits from each one. And I started taking it myself first. And this is the elderberry. So the difference with these, both of these are good for boosting the immune system up. But the difference with this one is that I know for sure that the ginger is good for, like I said, it boosts your immunity. I mean your immune system. It also helps with nausea. It helps with weight loss. It helps with oh, let me tell you something. If you ever real tired and you just feel like, oh, I just can't make it today, take you one of these shots. And let me tell you something, it is very strong. It's like, it has a peppery, lemon pledgy thing going on, but it is super duper strong. And I promise you, it's almost instantaneous that you start to feel better. You're like, but now, you're going to have trouble getting it down, because if you had any type of ginger, you know how strong it is. But I am so used to it that it just really doesn't bother me. I chase it with like, water, juice, or whatever, and I take it when I make it. I put it in one of these like this is considered like a 2-ounce little container here. So yeah, anyway, and then it's also good for it helps with pain, inflammation. It's good for digestion. It's good it's anti-inflammatory. It's good for, oh Lord, the list is so long, it goes on and on and on. Then you got your elderberry here, which is, and it's good for, like, it breaks up the mucus. Like sometimes I used to, in the, depending on the seasons, I have like a, mucusy stuff going on. So you take some of that, you will literally cough up mucus. It's not even a joke. So we got your elderberry here, which is really good for like, this is good for just overall health, elderberry. Elderberry is good for any type of cold, cough, flus. It's good. Let me see. I got some other stuff written down here. Oh, it's good for your sinus pain, for allergies. It's good. Lord Jesus. Sorry, I had to start over. I use it for everyday maintenance. It's good for your skin. It helps with bowel movements. I mean, it's good for everything. The ginger and the elderberry, they go hand in hand to me. And I also use sea moss. Now, I'll do a separate video on sea moss because, like I said, I don't have it here right now. But I'm going to show y'all what I do to get, prepared to get this out. So I have a recipe for this. Now, I ain't going to give you the whole recipe because, I can't do that. So I'm going to have to keep you. But I'm going to give you a little bit for you to go off of. And you could possibly figure the rest out yourself. So we're going to get started here, okay? Okay, so I've already got some elderberry on the stove cooking. So this is what it looks like once you put it in the pot and boil it down. It's gonna render down anyway. So it goes from this to this. Can y'all see that? That's some little spices and stuff. I can't tell you what it is though. Okay, so I'm back. So anyway, the ingredients for the elderberry syrup is like, you pretty much, I don't go by the recipe because I've been making it so long that I kind of have my own little recipe. But you actually get like 2 cups you get 2/3 cups of this elderberry. Then you have you get, I forgot how much water. Oh no, yeah, and then you get 3.5 cups of spring water. It's always best to use that good water. Don't use that sink water, because that defeats the purpose. And then I use agave here. Well, I'm gonna have to turn this camera around so y'all can see it. yeah, you use agave. Hold on, let me see if I can switch. Nectar. It's a natural sweetener. It's an alternative to like refined sugars and stuff like that. It's natural. What happens is after you've boiled the elderberry, you boil it anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. You reduce the heat and then you take it off the stove. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: once you boil this stuff and cook it down, it's gonna reduce it by half. It's like, you know, it's almost gone. But you can kind of play with it a little bit. You know, like, do you want yours thicker or more syrupier, or do you like it, you know, like watery? All right, y'all. I'm back. So look, I got my strainer here and I got my elderberry. I'm getting ready to strain it. This is what it cooks down like that. And you can use it more than once. You can actually use it up until there's no more color left in it. Yeah, so. Now, if I wanted this to be any thicker, I could re-boil it some more and just cook it for a little longer. Alright guys, and so it also says to, of course, add a cup of agave to sweeten it. But now you can do either or. You can make it more or less. And actually you can also substitute the sugar too. Sometimes I use coconut sugar or date sugar, but I also add the agave. Alright everybody, this is the finished product. There's actually a 5th jar, but my friend's picking that up here in a second. I just left it in the kitchen. But yeah, so this will stay good in your refrigerator for 2 months. And 2 months only. It goes bad because it has no preservatives in it, so you know it ain't gonna last long. So that's done. Now on to the ginger. Now I'm on the ginger. So I put it in this strainer because I'm gonna take it in the kitchen. I'm gonna rinse it off, you know, just for any little loose particles or whatever. You have to rinse your stuff off regardless. And I got this towel right here, so you know, won't mess the table up. I got my cutting board. My friend is knocking at the door. Hold on just a moment. All right, YouTube. So I'm back. That was my friend knocking at the door. She was coming to get her elderberry.
Yes, because she wanted me to be sick because it's taking her 3 days.
First of all, I work 12 hours. I work 12-hour shifts, so I can't always be at their disposal. You feel me? I'm already healing them. What else they want from her? You know what I was going to say. So, Monica, just anyway, cut all the crap out because I know we can go back and forth all day long. Well, how does this stuff make you feel, honestly?
Honestly, at first, I was like, whatever. And then I have become a loyal customer. I have to have my elderberry.
That's right.
I take a tablespoon every day. So I think everybody should give it a try. I think you'll feel better. It boosts your immune system. And it is going to help me survive Corona Lachey the virus.
Sounds I'm out. That's how you freeze. That's how crazy that is. She don't want to get on camera because she says she nappy right now.
If you could see this head, I look like Celia's little sister. But this is my quarantine hairdo until 2021.
Sister. What's the rest of it? What to
yeah. But yes, I do think that elderberry is what it claims to be, and everybody should try it.
Especially with the cold weather coming, you know, because we got the corona, we gonna have the flu. This right here, if I didn't have this stuff last year when I got sick, I don't know how I would have made it. And I'm just speaking, like I said, I'm not a medical doctor. I have never practiced medicine. I don't know anything about it. I'm only going off of what I myself, and as you hear my friend here in the background, we've tried it on ourselves. So it's not like we just saying something that we done heard. We really live by this. Right. I can't get her on the ginger yet because it's strong, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to make her understand that this ginger is fundamental for her health.
Have y'all tasted this ginger?
I already done gave him a disclaimer, boo. I told him it was strong and stuff. They know that.
Yeah, I ain't got that.
It's like pepper with lemon pledge.
Like 2 shots of coarse black pepper. And 1 shot.
And moonshine.
And a full shot of lemon pledge.
It's strong now. I ain't gonna sit up here and play, y'all. It's real strong. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you. It's bad. Okay, y'all, I have finished with the elderberry. Now I'm gonna get on the ginger. Now, no, I did not juice all that ginger because it was too much. I'm gonna finish that later. This is the finished product after I cut it up. I rinsed it off, and now, check this out. Listen. You barely even hear it. I got this from Amazon. Check it out. Check your girl out. See, the juice is going in this one, and the pulp is coming in here. But I don't like, I cut them up real small, as small as I can, because I don't want to risk the chance of ruining my juicer. You see, I don't know if y'all can even see it good. Okay, there, y'all can see it a little bit better. See, look, you just drop it in here. You hear how quiet that is? Boy, that last juice I had, you can hear that thing before you got to the door. And I just sit here and I juice until it's ready. And I strain this after I'm done because the little residue from the skin, it'll get to the bottom, and just maybe for the ginger in general, and it'll coat the bottom. But if that happens, don't even worry about it. So yeah, that's my thing for today. This is what we got. This is what we got from what I made today. I got some more elderberry on the stove cooking, and this is all the ginger that I had. Let me tell you something. At this time of year, you need to keep this in your house at all times, because like if you start to feel the sniffles coming on, get you some elderberry. And this is how you have to take it. Elderberry can stay good in the refrigerator, like I said, up to 2 months. Ginger, no. If you're not going to use all this ginger, it has to be frozen because it's all natural. There are no preservatives or anything in there to keep it from, going bad, because it's natural. So I would just leave 1 or 2 out. It only stays in the refrigerator for like 2 days tops. You pushing it with 3. So anyway, let me tell you something else about ginger. This for all you alcoholics out there. I know who he is. If you ever got a hangover and you can't get right, I promise you, baby, this right here, it'll bring you right back to life. Like you were never gone. Get you a shot of that. And some coconut water. You bad. I'm like, hey, But yeah, this is a part of some of the things that I do to maintain my health and my family's health. Everything that I'm showing you here, they take it. They're a part of it. At first they were like, oh God, Mama, she thinks she knows everything. But when they started to get sick and I started to give them this stuff, they were like, okay, you on to something. So I'm getting ready to start doing other products. I'm going to showcase them here on this on YouTube. If y'all have any questions or maybe I didn't cover something, I don't know, leave it in the comments. I'm going to do a tutorial on sea moss. Sea moss, that's a whole nother thing all by itself. That just takes a show by itself, so I won't even start on that. But the elderberry and the ginger and things like that, we could talk about that all day long. And like I said before, yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of right now. As I said before, if you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. And thank you so much for tuning in. And and you might see me again today. Wagner's, Explore with the Wagners, they have called me out to do a challenge, the popsicle challenge. I'm gonna probably, if I don't do that today, it'll be tomorrow, but it will be done. Where I think you gotta eat, you gotta see how many popsicles you can eat within 3 or 5 minutes. I'm not sure exactly what the time frame is, but yes, so I may come back with another video today. But as soon as I get my sea moss in, I'm gonna do a video on that, and I may even start showing you like little facials and stuff that I've been making up and using with the sea moss. And we'll go from there. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Love you.